Right after I drafted Imani Bates during the offseason, his overall jumped up to an 89. Whoever created him in the draft class really beasted on his stats, so I was like, he can't be that bad, like he can't be that OP. After the last episode when I played that first game against the Detroit Pistons, he actually is. So we gotta go ahead and nerf his stats. And before I do that, I actually asked you guys in the last episode, in terms of the rookies throughout the lifespan of NBA 2K, who had the highest rating? And I actually just looked that up. So I read it right here from Pot Gaming. He said, I got you, bro. Because someone asked on Reddit, who is the highest rated rookies in 2K's history? I saw that Lonzo and Markelle Fultz were rated at 80. So I was wondering which rookies have had the highest rating at the beginning of the game. And based on Pot Gaming, he said that it was John Wall and Kyrie Irving. And now that I think about it, the highest rating that I ever saw for a rookie coming into the NBA that didn't play like a single game in the NBA was an 81. So I feel like I should nerf Imani Bates down to an 81. It makes sense. Makes sense for Imani Bates that we go ahead and bump him down, especially at 19 years old, being an 89 overall scoring machine. By the time you're like 22, bro, his overall is gonna be like a 99. Like, I can't have that happen. That's BC. Especially after that last game, I was just scoring every single bucket I put up against the Hall of Fame CPU. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and nerf his stats down. And you guys gotta tell me if you guys actually agree with the stats that I give him. I don't got time to go through every single individual stat. You could just go ahead and pause the video. But I nerfed the stats as much as I could to reflect like the stats of a rookie. When they come in, they shouldn't be having, you know, extremely high stats, especially in one category. Maybe for defense, but in terms of scoring, they have to adjust to their game in the NBA, and that's exactly what I did. Bumped all that down. His potential is still an A, but as you can see, he is now an 81 overall, bro. 81 overall. So going to, wait, I gotta change his shot tendency from a 99 to like probably the 80s or the 70s. But his scoring, nerfed that, and also his defense as well. Gotta get used to defending in the NBA, but his potential is still an A. Overall, he's still an A-, still an 81 overall. Still gonna do his thing for this team. Tell me if you guys agree with the stats, because in my opinion, I feel like this is pretty reasonable. For a rookie that didn't play one game in the NBA, he should never had like an 89 overall. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, like I said in the first episode, but yeah, that was too much, bro. That was too much. An 81 overall, I feel it's fair. I want to sim a few games to see how the team does with Imani Bates now being an 81 overall. I guess I'll sim up to this game against Dallas like 3 weeks ahead. Let's see how we do. So we get the dub against the Kings, and bro, we just lost every other game that we played. What? Yo. Oh man, so we're 3-8 to start the NBA season. We lost 6 games in a row. The Lakers are number 1. I'm guessing we're dead last. Oh no, we're 13th in the Western Conference. Here comes people wanting to speak to me. And Dylan Brooks, what is this about? Dylan Brooks, so he basically wants a contract extension. Should I give him a contract extension? I mean, I wouldn't mind doing so. Yo, this is insane. So he actually wants $5 million per year. That's not bad. That's not why it's insane. It's insane because he got injured and I didn't even get a notification that he got injured. I gotta go play around in my settings and like fix that or whatever the case may be. But Dylan Brooks is injured and so is Bismack Biyombo. Dylan Brooks, broken right hand, 4 to 6 weeks. That right there is insane, especially because last season he dealt with a lot of injuries and he was injured for like a majority of the season too. That's not good. Bro, I just fixed the injury settings so it could actually tell me when someone gets injured during the simulation. Moses Brown, left knee tendonitis. He's out due to injury now as well. I think I'm going to turn on my injury slides because this is beast. So we're down 3 players already to start this NBA season. We're 3-8 to start the NBA season. We're not doing well at all. 3 of our players got injured. 2 of our big men that we actually need on the squad got injured. Ah, man. So pretty rough start to the NBA season. I thought we were gonna have a good season, but now that I nerfed Imani Bates stats, I don't think so. So the roster, position by position, we're gonna have to make some trades. These are the players that I came up with that I wanted to target. That's all expiring contracts. Their contracts are going to expire at the end of the season. And I need you guys to leave his suggestions in the comment section below. Who should I trade for to make this team better? I really want Chris Paul, 82 overall. Of course, he's on the decline, but the Lakers got him at the minimum. I don't think the Lakers are ever going to trade him before the season ends because they got Chris Paul, LeBron, and Anthony Davis, and Andre Drummond on that team. That's why they're the best team in the Western Conference right now. So I highly doubt they will give up Chris Paul. Not really realistic, but at the same time, I would love to have Chris Paul on our team. If you don't remember, Kyle Lowry was mentoring Jalen Suggs before he retired. Next up, we got Chris Middleton. I mean, as long as he's on the same team as Giannis, I don't see him declining the player option and going to another team. So would be good to get Chris Middleton on the squad. Doubt he's going to do that though, but it's a pipe dream. Next up, we got Marcus Smart with the Memphis Grizzlies, a good core player that would really benefit coming off the bench right behind Kevin Porter Jr. I feel like that would be a perfect fit for him. Maybe I could trade Moses Moody or Moody for Marcus Smart. Maybe that works out. I don't know. Next up is Jordan Clarkson. I always wanted him on a rebuild that I do or have done it before in the past. Like, I always wanted him on one of my teams. Never got the chance to have him. I feel like coming off the bench behind Kevin Porter Jr., that would be lit as well. But I don't see him opting out of his player contract or player option on his contract. He's probably going to stay with the Utah Jazz. Lastly, we got Miles Turner. Contract expires at the end of this season. Maybe we should look to part ways with Christian Wood. I don't know, based on all the options that we have on the team. I mean, I want the younger players to develop. Christian Wood technically is still young, but I believe Miles Turner is like a year younger, or maybe it's a year older. I don't even know. Probably around the same age in my opinion, but maybe getting someone like Miles Turner would better benefit our team. Maybe. Just looking at the possible trade scenarios for Christian Wood, OG Anunoby, Miles Turner right there. And okay, he is a year younger than Christian Wood. I would definitely do that deal. And the rest of the deals, I'm not really liking. Montrezl Harrell's on the Lakers too. Oh my goodness. Devontae Graham. So there's a lot of decent players I could get for Christian Wood. As I said, I'm not trading him in this episode. I was just looking at potential trades. But yeah, you guys gotta help me out because I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do with this team right now. Oh boy. Here we go. John Collins doesn't understand why we want to trade one of his favorite teammates. Never got that animation before, or those words I should say, that's going to lead to this animation, so this should be good. Let's see. John Collins said, "Hey Lou, I need to talk to you about these Wood rumors. You're not actually thinking about doing that, are you?" I mean, yeah, I'm probably not going to find a good trade for Christian Wood this season, so I guess I could promise he won't be traded, because I don't plan on doing it. I guess Christian Wood isn't going anywhere. That's all nonsense. He said, well, that's a relief because, to be honest with you, if Christian goes, then I go. Bro, we just signed you this offseason to a hefty contract. What you mean if Christian goes, you go? This team needs him, and it needs a GM who respects what he brings to the table. I guess we're not trading Christian Wood. John Collins has spoken. His morale went up. Christian Wood's morale went up. I've never seen this before. TV interview. I never got this animation before either. Hold up. A TV interview with Nathan Melbourne. Obviously, there's been some talk of potential trades. How much do you worry about keeping that sort of thing out of the press? Oh, I got a sit-down interview. Simply business. I worry, no comment. Of course, I'm gonna go with simply business, bro. It's always, simply business. They normally ask me that in the press conference. I said, I can't concern myself with that too much. Is it unfortunate? Sure, but that's the cost of doing business in this league. My father taught me to worry about things I can control, and that's something that I can't control. Why did my team governor's thing go down? I had to sit back on the GM couch and I really have to reflect because right now I don't know what to think about this team. I thought I did good during the offseason, but ever since I nerfed Imani Bates stats, this season might be another rough season. I'm not trying to have another rough season. I want us to at least make the postseason and actually compete. And for us to do so, I feel like we need another vet on our team. Someone good. Someone probably like a Jimmy Butler, a Chris Paul maybe, a Chris Middleton. I don't know. We need some type of a vet on our team to lead our young guys. I just realized we do have way too many young guys, in my opinion. Jalen Suggs, Kevin Porter Jr., Nasir Little. Who else we got? Pritchard. We got Christian Wood is the oldest player we have on our squad. Actually, no, I take that back. I think it's like Andre Roberson or something. I don't even know. Who else we got? Kenya Martin Jr. My guy John Collins is young. So we need that savvy vet or that savvy young player that's going to take our team and push it to the next level, you know? And in terms of scoring options, who should we really go to now? We got Imani Bates. I want Kevin Porter Jr. to shine, so I feel like Kevin Porter Jr., maybe Imani Bates, and maybe John Collins. I signed him to a 3-year hefty contract. Although I want Christian Woods to be a part of the offense, maybe I should bring him off the bench. I don't know what to do right now. I'm low-key struggling, bro. I don't know who to trade for. There's not many people I can trade for, but I don't know. I just don't want this season to get out of control too fast, and as of right now, it's looking that way. So yeah, leave those comments for me in the comment section below. Click one of the playlists on the screen. Check out some of my other content, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, bro. This is Prince of YouTube, signing out.